Oh, okay. So people have asked me in the past, what is your favorite holiday? And some people would think, well, her favorite holiday's got to be Christmas, or her favorite holiday is probably, you know, I don't know, New Year's Eve or something. No, my favorite holiday is Black Friday. That is my favorite holiday. And I liked it better when it was like actually Black Friday instead of Black November, because I'll just tell you why I love it so much. So I've got three sisters, and we would get up on Thanksgiving morning and go get a newspaper, first of all, and would go. We always had Thanksgiving at my parents' house, and me and my three sisters, while mom was finishing dinner and stuff, we had this newspaper spread all over the floor. We had all the sales papers. We had every Black Friday ad that there was spread out. We had stuff circled. We had a map laid out. We knew when each store was going to open. We would eat, and then as soon as we got through eating, we would leave with our tent, with our hot chocolate, with our sleeping bags, with our chairs, and we would go to the sidewalk of the store that we were going to first, that had the biggest and the best deals. Because when you had kids at the time, we all had little kids, and they expected Santa to bring them the things. So when the stores had the sales, they had limited quantities. So you had to get there. So y'all, we would literally camp out on the sidewalks, get in line. We would have thermoses of coffee and hot chocolate. We would have snacks, and we just made a night of it. I mean, it was my favorite thing in the whole world. And when the store opened up the next morning, instead of just getting what we needed, we had walkie talkies. We had the whole thing. Like, everybody would go to a different area of the store, and we would grab every Black Friday special that there was, whether we needed it or not, because we surely knew somebody who was going to need it. So these stores would build up excitement for weeks, because they didn't have, you couldn't get anything on Thanksgiving Day, or you couldn't get anything. Jamie said if it's black, it has to be good. Girl, you are not right. But we would we would have this build up for this whole week. And then there was stuff, we had our list, like exact stuff that we were going to get. But as soon as those stores opened up, it was like FOMO. I mean, we could not, like, if they had the sheets, if we passed the sheets, we'd throw sheets in the buggy, whether they were on our list or not, because it didn't matter, because the deals were insane. And so the Black Friday this year, we just heard it from Melissa's mouth. It is going to be the best ever. But if you want it to be the best ever for you, you have got to start right now. Right now. You cannot wait till tomorrow. You cannot wait until the next day. You definitely cannot wait till next week, because next week is the biggest shopping week of the entire year for everything. People are looking for the deals, especially your customers and your old customers. They are looking for deals. Your prospects have been waiting for these deals. The people who have said, let me know when the next sale comes. This is when the next sale comes. Your customers, your prospects are waiting for these deals. They cannot take advantage of them if they do not know about them. So if you want massive results next week, which I truly believe that you can have, not just on Black Friday, but on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Hello. So if you want massive results, you have got to take massive action. So tonight, we are going to break down the word deals, and I'm going to give you 5 things that you need to do right now to get you and your team ready for this Black Friday promo. So on your page, I want you to write DEALS. So we're going to start with D, and we're going to get to the dessert in a little while, but right now, D, do it now. Now. Start doing the work right now. Do not wait until next week to start messaging people. Do not think making a post on your wall is going to get you results. But I'm going to tell you, my little, do you want to be part of my VIP group is working. And that's where this whole thing that I'm doing tonight is going to come into play. So if you did not see my stupid post, like I needed something that's going to stop the scroll. And I saw Cora's post. I don't know if y'all follow Cora, but she was just like, like just, and I was like, what is she doing? It made me stop. So of course, if it makes me stop, it's gonna make somebody else stop. So here I go with my post, the stupid face. But I have got so many people, not just on my page, not just on my results page, not just on the family page, not just on the promo page, but every single page that I have posted that stupid picture of me, it is getting tons of hits with people. You got to comment hashtag VIP to get on the list. So that's going to be your top list. That's going to be the top list of people that you're going to do these things with. But you need to keep doing, you need to keep posting and keep doing that. But you also need to message people, because just posting and throwing it out there and fishing is not what you need right now. So basically, I would send out a message to every single prospect. I probably should put it into boards, but just be like, can you believe it's already that time of year again? I hope you're doing good. Wanted to touch base and let you know we're going to have a best Black Friday sales ever. And you can either say, I know that you used this in the past. I know that you're using this now, or I know that we've talked about this before, and now is your time. Would you want to be on my VIP list when these deals drop? And then you put them on your list. So when they respond, you're going to put them on a VIP group list, and they're going to be the first ones to know. So E, okay, so do it now. You've got to get the message out there now. Everybody, no one is exempt. You go back. I don't care if you got to go back years. Go back to the people who ordered last Black Friday. I mean, there's got to be a way to track that, I'm sure. I'm not sure how, but there's got to be a way to track that. So E, excitement is everything. So as you build your list of the people who want to be on your VIP list and in your VIP group, you're going to work those names. Every single day, you're going to send them a countdown. You're going to build up that excitement so they cannot wait to see the deals that drop next week. Get yourself excited. Get your partners excited, get your customers excited, and get that momentum at the highest that it has ever been. Not just this year, but the highest it's ever been, because excitement breeds excitement, and excitement flows. Your people are going to see that. They're going to see through fake, but do those lives and go overboard. I mean, make somebody stop and listen to what you're saying. Get other people on that are excited. Do all kinds, do videos of, do lives with people who bought from Black Friday last year. Tell them how exciting it was. Tell them about the sales. I mean, just go overboard. Make sure that people can see your excitement. Even if you do a video and put it in someone's chat. Even if you click that video button and say, I know I've just video called you, but I have to tell you what's coming, because I don't want you to miss it. Go overboard. People want to be around people that are excited. So start that countdown on your testimony groups. In your testimony groups, I know that we have not seen a lot of activity in there since Facebook has done their algorithms. But if you tag everybody, everybody's going to see it, because every time we tag everybody, we get about 50 people that say, don't tag me in your stupid stuff. So we know they're seeing it. I don't care if they comment that or not. We know they're seeing it. So tag everybody. If you are an admin in that group, tag everybody on your post and do a Facebook, we call them a Facebook flood. So go in and flood that results group with excitement every single day. Post every single day in your results group, because all those people that you've added in that results group over the years, guess what? When you post, those people that you added are going to see what is going on. It's going to pop up in their news feed, and they're going to start seeing it. So get the excitement out there. Do the Facebook flood. Do it every single day. I don't care if you post 2 or 3 times a day. If you post about something else, make sure you're posting about the business opportunity too. You may as well get people excited about that. So every single partner that you have, call them, whether they're active or not, and tell them, I have heard that this is going to be the best Black Friday sale ever. I don't care if you want to come back in full time, just come back in enough to get money for Christmas, because this is big, and they're going to know how to do it. They're going to know how to contact people. And if you can get somebody else doing the work for you, every point's a point. Every point matters at this point, right? So get that excitement brewing and do it every single day until the promo starts. Go live in your distributor group, in your leaders page. Even if you are not me, in our leaders page, go live and get the excitement, because you've got partners in that page too. We've got over 800 people in that leaders page, and I know that not all of them are on our team, but there's a lot of people that are in that page that do not leave that page, that you're their leader. Go live in the leaders page and start getting everybody excited about the Black Friday deals. Talk about the different products, talk about the bundles, talk about what we have, talk about our gut collection, interview people on your page, on your personal page. Go live on your personal page, in your stories, in your reels, on Instagram, everywhere that you have an audience. Get the word out there, get the excitement out there, and tell them how, come on, let's make $500 in the next 2 weeks. Let's make $500 and buy your Christmas so you don't have to put it on a Christmas card. Okay. Ready? Add to your audience. And let me tell you the best way to do this, okay? The best way to do this is to ask your customers to post on their Facebook page and tag you, or ask their permission to post on their page and tag them. Or guess what I have found out? You ready for this? You make a post on your page, on your personal page, and you have your friends comment at highlight. If your post is public, every single connection that they have on their friends list will see your post. What? Does that blow your mind? Okay, let me tell you again. Did y'all hear that? Because you need to listen. If you don't hear anything else, listen to me. You make you a good post. We'll come up with something good, VIP page or whatever, the VIP post, or we'll do something with the gut. We'll do something that's a good post. You can copy it, put it on your page. Do some kind of giveaway. Do a $25 Amazon giveaway or something for anybody who comments at highlight. And when you click on, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to show you this so y'all know, because this is way too important. I can figure out how to share my screen. Okay. And I don't know what y'all gonna see, so we're just gonna do it like this. So if I go right here and I'm gonna go to, this is Christy Van Dam's post. You see it? She's got it as public. So I can go down here, I can click the @ and you see at the top where it says followers and highlight. You see right there? I click highlight. It's going to tag every person on my entire friends list on her post. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want people to, hang on. How do I stop sharing? Okay. So I don't want my people going to Christy Van Dale's post, but that's how you do it. You want your customers, you want your people that are not partners with you. Every single person that you can get to do that, can you imagine how that's going to add to your audience? You know, did I just blow anybody's mind, or who knew about that already? Because I just found out about it. Y'all knew about it? Sorry. Well, just act like you did it, okay? So yeah, how cool is that though? Okay, that's a great way to add to their audience. Ask permission. Thank you. I'm so glad that somebody did not know. So, and for those of you who did, why did you not tell me before? I just had to find out a couple of days ago. So that's stuff you should share. Should not keep that to yourself. Okay. Ask your customers for their permission that you can post on their page and tag them. If you can get permission from your customer, you make sure that you tag them in the post and tag them on the big post. So you tag them in the comments, like put their @ and put their name and tag them in the comments, and at the bottom where you click on tag people, tag them both places. And that way it will, everything will show up on their board, and it will show up for all their customers too. Let's see, warm up your own Facebook before you post. So you go in and comment on 50 people's posts so that they see your post. And you got to have at least 5 words. And just do it doesn't matter. Go in and find 50 people on your chicken list and comment on their posts. So when you post, they're going to see yours. So, do some kind of one-day blitz that every person that's added to the results group gets an entry into an Amazon card giveaway or whatever you want to do. If you're an admin of your results group, this is one thing that I do. Every 28 days, you can change the name of your group, of your testimony group. So ours is like X Team Adventure. So I'll go in and put X Team Adventures. And when you change the name, it shows up. Every single person that's in that group gets a notification that the name of the group was changed. So every single time we do that and then make a post, we always get more views on that post because it shows up twice. So that's another tip. Let's see. Reels. Oh my gosh. You've got to do Facebook Reels and Instagram Reels. That is where Facebook loves right now, and Instagram loves that. And it will definitely increase your algorithms. If you are doing Reels, Facebook shows your Reels to more people than it does your post. So make sure you're doing all the things that's going to get the word out there. All right. Your audience is important. L. You ready? L. L. Look for ways to incentivize your partners. So have some kind of partner promo of, I don't know, of who can message the most prospects in a day and buy them lunch. Or we're doing a turkey shoot. I don't know and every time we get, so this is how I'm going to do it for those of you who are signing people up. Every time we get 10 enrollments, we're going to draw a number and somebody gonna win a prize. So we're going to do it live, and I've got my board with my 20 turkeys, and there's prizes behind each one. There's cash, there's Amazon gifts, there's products, there's all kinds of things behind these turkeys. And you pick your number, you shoot your turkey, you find out live what your prize is, and then we get 10 more, and we're going to do it again. And I will do a prize. I don't care if we get 500 prizes. Every 10 enrollments, I will let somebody shoot a turkey. We'll add to the turkeys, or we'll start shooting the turkeys on our team that ain't doing nothing. So either way, we'll find turkeys to shoot, I promise. So, but find ways to incentivize your distributors to sign people up. Let's see. Maybe have a customer promo that anybody who upgrades to a distributor or upgrades to a partner, that you will rebate their $49 fee as soon as they get 4 people signed up. Maybe do that, because they get 4 people signed up and get the quick start bonus, you're gonna make more than $50. Have frontline promos. You can do something for the people on your front line. Those can be on individual basis on things that motivate them specifically. So if you are building those relationships and you know these people, then you should know what their love language is and what's going to incentivize them. So that's one thing too. And let's see. And that's it for L. So look for ways to incentivize your partners to get excited and go to work. Okay. All right. L and then S. Here we go. Start the blaze. It's going to have to start with you. So you're going to have to lead by example, and you're going to have to set the pace, because if it's not important to you, guess what? It's not going to be important to the people on your team, because the speed of the leader is the speed of the team, right? So right now you need to take this from walking to a full-on run, like you being chased by a dang bear. And don't freeze, though. You got to actually run. So you got to run like your life depends on it, for real. This is it. This is where the rubber meets the road right now. And you've got to start today, and you've got to start tomorrow. And you cannot wait until next week to get people excited about what's coming. So you call, you text, you message, post every spare second you have, and don't let up. stay up an hour late, go to, get up an hour early, whatever you have to do. So that's the word deals. And that's what we're going to have to do for these Black Friday specials that are coming. And I cannot wait for for all of us to find out what they are, because they're going to be good. I've heard little birdie tell me they're really good. So, but I want to tell you a story. And this has really come to fruition for me these last couple of weeks. So there's a place near our house that's called Doug's Place. And they have they serve country food. It's this little hole in the wall restaurant. My husband loves country cooking, but it's this little hole in the wall restaurant that cooks food like grandma cooks, And a couple of weeks ago, we decided to go to this little restaurant, and every Wednesday is all you can eat catfish night. So Kevin decides to have the all-you-can-eat catfish, and I promise you, he ate his $18 worth. He ate the catfish, he ate the cornbread, he ate the sides, and I thought I was going to have to rent a U-Haul and roll him out of that restaurant. I mean, he was happy, he was full, he could not eat another bite, and that waitress comes to bring the check, and she says, "Would you like dessert?" Now, this woman knows how much the man ate. She saw him, she served him all this food. She knew that there was no way that he could be full, but she asked, "Are you ready for dessert?" We both said no. And then she said, "But we have the homemade strawberry cake." Okay. We had the homemade strawberry cake with the buttercream icing, I believe is what she said. So Kevin says, "I'll just take one to go." Y'all, these cakes are $8.95. Our total bill was less than $30 for both of us. And she just added on another 30% to our order price because she asked him and she did not take no for an answer. So how many of y'all are asking if they want the dessert? When somebody says, I'll just take the 8-day jump start, are you just saying okay because you're so desperate for a sale? Or are you honestly giving them what they need? So if somebody tells you they need to lose 50 pounds and they have inflammation and they have gut issues, are you recommending the X Advance or the bigger X Advance plus? Or are you telling them just to start with the Gut Collective because you don't think they can afford anything else, or you don't want to offend them with a $600 price tag? Well, let me tell you something, sweetheart. It's not your job to make those decisions for anybody. It's your job to give the information and let them decide for themselves. Because in the last 90 days, 9 million people have spent $300 to $1,200 on weight loss shots that are not going to be long-term solutions to their problems. 9 million people in the last 90 days. That is not going to be a long-term solution to their problems. So do not sell people short. Do not decide for them what they're going to buy. You give them the information. Let them decide. It's your job to recommend what you truly believe that they need. And then they can decide if they want something less expensive. It's your job to put the value in the products and show them what the products can do for them and how it can get them to their goal. And if you don't believe an X Advance plus XR2 is not worth $660, you need to talk to me. Because I can promise you, knowing what I know now, if I had to go back, I would mortgage my house to get those products in my body. I don't care what they cost. They changed my life that much. That XR2 changed my life that much. I do not miss a day of it. I will not ever run out of that stuff. If they stop selling it, y'all will have to put me somewhere. I'm not even kidding. Because if you don't believe that the products are worth the price that they cost, why in the world would anybody else believe that in the value of those products that you're talking to? In the past 2 weeks, I have sold 2 different people an X Advance plus XR2. And you know why? Because that's what they needed. That's what they needed. They needed an over 50-pound weight loss. They have inflammation. They have gut issues. They have joint issues. Why would I just sell them a gut collective and not get that global blend in their body? Why? Because that's what they need. And I always recommend that they start with the biggest kit because that's what they have the 100% money back guarantee on. And if you don't understand what that money back guarantee is, you need to read that because on their very first order, they can send back 1 bottle, 2 bottles, all of them, the empty bottles, and get all of their money back. So why would you not recommend everything that they need up front to make sure they have the best chance of success, that they address all of their issues up front, and then if they don't like something, they can send it back. And they're not going to blame you because they get their money back. I mean, I don't want anybody to buy something they're not going to use. I don't want my friends to spend their hard-earned money on something that they're not going to like. But if they buy, if they buy a couple of products and say, let me just try this out first, and then they go and buy the X Advance and they don't like 3 things, guess what? They're screwed. They have to keep it because they can't get their money back. Because you didn't tell them up front. This is what we're going to start with. And sometimes people just need somebody to tell them this is what we're going to start with. And then when you tell them, and then they decide on they want to start with the X bundle, are you asking if they want dessert? Are you asking if they want to add on other products specifically for something that they needed help with? If they just want to start with an X bundle, but they had inflammation or an autoimmune disease, are you saying, girl, you have got to get this global blend in your body? I mean, and if you don't understand what that will do for them, you've got to learn your products and you've got to start talking to people who buy that global blend and why they buy it. Because it may not be something that works for you, but it's going to be something that works for them. So talk to people, learn their stories, always. If they say that, they told you they had gut issues, but they just want to start with the X bundle, add on those probiotics. There are award-winning products. It's the best probiotics that's in the entire world. I mean, that's being sold right now. Get that in their body. And when your person thinks that they're ordering all they need, ask them again, you sure you don't want dessert? And tell them why it's important. Because more times than not, they're going to say, okay, I'll take it to go. You know what I mean? So that's my training for tonight. And I love you guys like stupidly crazy how much I love all of you. And next week is going to be epic. But if you want it to be epic for you, you've got to start now. You got to start now. And then when we get to next week, you've got to add on that dessert. Ask everybody if they want dessert. Don't just sell them the Black Friday special, whatever that's going to be. Get the dessert on there too, because they need it. They need it. I know people want to save money, but honey, I mean, my gosh, if you're going to wake up in 5 days and feel like you haven't felt in 30 years, I promise you that dessert's going to be worth it. So make sure you're adding on things. Anybody got anything before we close out? I'll look at the chats real quick. I need the cake. Here's my credit card. Like our crab legs. Yes. Anybody else need anything? Anybody got anything they need to say? All right. Well, I think all of you are amazing. And I think this next week is going to be a game changer for everybody. And I cannot wait to see what happens next. I'm so excited. I can't even hardly stand it. But I love all you guys so much. And we're going to close out. And I'm going to declare Ephesians 3:20 over all of you. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask because we honor him. His blessings are going to chase us down and overtake us. You are in the right place at the right time. And I declare a boldness to rise up in each one of you. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek us out and we're going to rise in the ranks because we give him the honor and the glory for it all. Black Friday, baby. You guys go to work. Love y'all.